Ultrabox isn't at face value all that interesting. Just look at this intro sequence that I can only imagine would be worthwhile if you were on drugs. This title is actually a mix of multimedia trailers including anything from music to video games. I'm not sure if the Ultrabox was an item for sale or not, but if it was, I can't imagine it would sell for much. It strikes me as a promotional magazine in the form of a disc. In fact, the significance of this title and the 5 other titles that followed in this series is that it demonstrates the earliest version I can recall of a demo disc on consoles. Some of you may be familiar with the fact that starting with the original PlayStation and extending well into the 360 generation, that discs containing trailers and demos were incredibly popular and effective at selling games. I have to admit though, if you have a problem with unskippable cutscenes, then you'll loathe the process of navigating the Ultrabox titles. All of the promo items move incredibly slow, even on emulation, and there's no fast way to skip through them. Not knowing any Japanese somewhat tarnishes the various things these discs are trying to show off and promote, not to mention that the games we get are bite-sized minigames as opposed to demos, but I still find it somewhat effective. Unless you're a collector, there's almost no reason to need the Ultrabox series, and I will only be covering this title once as future volumes, much like Rom Rom Karaoke, prove to be the same container with different content. That said, this is a very quirky and charming version of early promotional material.